Hello, my Basset Hound friends and my sexy and pie cuties, Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here, with another brand new re-ranking. And yes, I'm re-ranking Avulsed once again. Easily one of my favorite death metal bands of all time. Definitely. And, because they just released their new one like, a month back or something, like days ago. I can't remember. Yeah, they just got done releasing their eighth new one. And tell you my thoughts on their latest one. So that's going to be fun within this re-rank. And I got my cat Lincoln with me as usual. He usually cleans himself. But he's good. Hey, you stop cleaning yourself? Yeah. But anyway, I'm excited to re-rank this again, because Avulsed is fucking awesome. But anyway, 8 of them. I'll include the Death Generation to include this ranking, by the way. Last time I didn't, and it was remained 6 last time. I'm going to add that into my rankings. So, worst to best, 8 to 1. Here we go. My least favorite at my number 8 out of all the Avulsed albums, which unfortunately is their latest one, Phoenix Cryptobiosis album. God damn, this is a letdown one. I was so disappointed with this one. And it's the worst latest one, in my opinion, this year in 2025. Yeah, this is definitely Avulsed's worst one. God damn, this is a huge letdown. But there is 3 interesting songs I did like. Was the opening instrumental, which is Limbs Regeneration, Unrotten, and lastly Dismembered. Those are the only 3 songs I can typically say I like, but this is definitely Avulsed's worst album out of the 8 overall. And there's nothing else I would say about this one. I think it's a piece of Basset Hound shit album to me overall. And that's where it's going to sit at my number 8, and always will be. Coming in at my number 7 is my second least favorite Avulsed album. It's not the worst or anything, but I'm gonna have to pick Yearning for the Grotesque album. Yeah, this album came out in 03. This one's my second least favorite. It's not bad or anything, but this is my second least favorite. It's still good, but not super enjoyable as the rest of them. I'm gonna be saying in the rest of them, but yeah, this is still my second least favorite, but I come around to it a little bit more, not much. So, songs I did like from it is Worm Eaten, Pale Red Blood, Daddy Stew, I Feel Good Eating Human Flesh, Photofurious, Marriage, Morbid Chef, and lastly, Cadaver Decapitato. Those are the only few songs that are actually pretty good from this. But the album art cover looks fucking sick, though. Its album. The album cover looks sick. I have to give it credit for that. But yeah, overall, this is my second least favorite Avulsed album. To me, that is. And that's why it's going to stay at my number 7, which is Yearning for the Grotesque. And now, coming in at my number 6 for me is Nulo, The Pleasure of the Self-Mutilation album. This is pretty good. It went up a little bit for me in this one. This one I can enjoy a little bit, but it's not in my high top tier or anything. But I can still enjoy it decently from this. 8 songs I did like from this is Breaking Hymns, Killing After Death, Ferocious Backpacker, Nilo, The Pleasure of the Self-Mutilation, Fair Flesh Obsession, Penectomia, Infernal Hemorrhoids Part 2, and lastly Chest Blood. Those are the only songs that are pretty good from this album, and it's a decent Avulsed album in my opinion, pretty decent overall, and that's going to be at my number 6 spot here is Nulo, The Pleasure of Self-Mutilation. Alright, and now coming in at my middle of my number 5 position here is actually going to be Death Generation they're re-recorded composition songs. I skipped this last time in my original ranking. Now I'm gonna talk about it now. It's just a re-recording of their past songs they made from past albums. I find some of the songs are actually pretty good in the re-recorded composition versions. I'll tell you them right now. Admits the Macabre opening instrumental. Stab and Orgasm, there you go. Breaking Hymns. Burnt but Not Carbonized. Addicted to Carrion. Gore Splatter Suicide, awesome. Exorcismo Vaginal. 666. Horrified by Repulsion. And lastly, Blessed by Gore. Those are the only songs I like from the re-recorded composition, which is Just Generation. Some songs are good, some of the re-recorded ones are typically bad for me. But those are the only ones I can think of on top of my head that I typed out overall. It's still okay one to celebrate their anniversary of their songs, I guess. But it's in the middle of my ranking, I can somewhat enjoy it. My number 5 is for me, Just Generation. Number 4 position for me is actually going to be Ritual Zombie this time. This climbed up in my ranking a little bit more. I'm starting to get into it a little bit more in this album. Last time I didn't in my original one. I'm starting to climb up as I go along with this one. Ritual Zombie is starting to be a little bit better as I re-listen to. But it's at my number 4. But songs I did like is Dawn of Apocalypse opening instrumental, Dead Flesh Awakened, Z Hunter, Was Not My Blood, what is it? Zamparo. It's half zombie, half vampire. I don't know. Elegy for the Rotting Interlude, Unborn of the Undead, Brainsuck, Zombie Ritual, Death Cover, which is cool by the way. I still stand by that's the coolest cover. Cult of the Living Dead, and lastly the outro, Devouring and Forgotten. I can enjoy this a little bit more, but it's not in my top 3. I can somewhat enjoy this. It's just a good album from Avulsed. So my number 4 position, I'm going to give it to Ritual Zombie this time. And it climbed up a little bit. And that's all I have to say. Alright, so my top 3, bronze, silver, and gold, might be still the same. In my original one, who knows? It might be still the same. But anyway, some things might change overall. So my number 3 bronze for me is still Eminence and Prutenance, their very first debut album. Goddamn, I still love the shit out of this one, guys. Overall. Damn good first debut album. Fuck me. You already know what the songs are, I don't need to repeat myself. And goddamn, I still like their original first debut album. Pretty good. And I can listen to a lot. My number 3 bronze medal position for me is still Eminence and Prutenance. And that's my number 3 bronze. My number 2 silver medal spot this time is, and this might surprise you, and it's actually Stab and Orgasm. I love the fuck out of this one. This is actually one of the first albums that doesn't have the voice distortion. He actually uses his own vocals for this album, which is awesome. I actually enjoyed the fuck out of this now. Stab and Orgasm is awesome. It doesn't have the voice distortion out of all of these albums. This is a damn good one. I enjoy Stab and Orgasm. I like all the tracks this time, so I'm going to name all of them out for you guys. So, Admits the Macabre instrumental. This is a way better original version than the Just Generation version. Stab and Orgasm, Blessed by Gore, Compulsive Hater, Eminence and Prutenance, Exorcismo Vaginal, Arthropetsphagus, Homeless Necrophile, Nice Rotting Eyes, Skinless, Corporal Therapy, and lastly Virtual Massacre. Goddamn, I'm starting to enjoy the hell out of Stab and Orgasm now. After my second re-listen to, what the hell was I thinking in my original one? I love the hell out of this one now. It's at my number 2 cinema winner. I enjoyed the shit out of Stab Wound Orgasm, and that's where it's going to be in my position at my number 2 silver medal winner. And my obvious number 1 gold medal position here, yes, this is the most obvious one out of the 8. It's actually Gore Spatter Suicide. This is still my favorite goddamn Avulsed album out of the 8 and out of my top 3. Goddamn, this is still my favorite one. Since my original one, it's still the same now. I still love Gore Spattered Suicide album. Damn good one. And it came out in 2005, by the way. One of the best 2005 era death metal albums, in my opinion. Damn good one. And you already know all the songs about this one in my original. I still love the shit out of this one. If I'm in an Avulsed death metal mood, I would definitely listen to this more. Goddamn, the opening song still kicks ass. And their Ace of Spades Motorhead cover is still awesome. And fuck me. And yeah, this one's still my favorite Avulsed album out of the 8. And out of my top 3. I can still listen to my past 2, but this one I lean more of, mostly, out of all 8 of the Avulsed albums. My number 1 gold medal winner still is king. Out of all the Avulsed albums, it's still Gore Spattered Suicide. And there you go. My re-ranking of the Avulsed albums. Goddamn, I was so disappointed with their latest one. You guys have no idea. Goddamn, I was disappointed. Overall. And I actually got a requested ranking soon in the future by my fellow YouTuber. I forgot his name, I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I hope I don't pronounce your name wrong or anything. But there is another re-ranking. I'm waiting for Sick Puppies just to release their new album next week. It's actually March 28th, which I'm looking forward to. And I haven't re-ranked Sick Puppies in a long time until they announce their new album soon next week. Overall. My opinion's going to change on that one. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Subscribe to me if you're not. Click the bell to get notified all of my notifications. Also, like and share my re-ranking of the Avulsed studio albums worst to best, so I get more views and more subscribers. And I will see you, my best time friends, in my Sexy and Pie Cuties on my re-ranking of Sick Puppies soon. Seizure later.